Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip Equipment, and what we have for sale here today is a Komatsu WA320. This is a -7 series. If you buy one of these tractors from me, any one of my machines I've got for sale, you're going to be dealing with a guy by the name of Pro Provencio. He's running the camera right now. He's my operations manager. In this video, we're gonna talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, and we'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine like this these days, a buddy of mine just bought one of these, a brand new one from the dealer here in, local dealer here in Dallas. And he paid $200,000 for that. He was telling me that he had priced a 938 from Caterpillar, which is a comparable size to this machine, and it was $235,000, to give you an idea of what these tractors run. This machine, we've actually owned this machine for about a year now. It's a good machine. It currently has 5,015 hours on it. As far as manufacturers go, Komatsu's pretty ubiquitous out there. They're number two in the world of heavy construction mining equipment. They're second to Caterpillar. And a lot of people argue that the Komatsus are superior machines, and I would second that argument. This machine weighs 34,000 pounds. The widest point is the bucket at 90 feet. Highest point is the top of that cab at 10 foot 6 inches. The transportation length from the front of that cutting edge to the end of the counterweight is 26 feet. As far as comparable machines go, this is between like a 544 and a 624 John Deere. Like I said earlier, it's about a 938 size, or a Volvo L90. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost all of the machine we purchased, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. I say that because it has absolutely no rust. I mean, you'll see where the paint's flecked off and the rainwater's gotten to it, but it in no way, shape, or form is rust pervasive. I mean, this bucket's got a little bit of rust in it because, well, we haven't used it, and it's been raining like hell these last few days. We're far enough south, and we're 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. Just about every machine we purchase comes from one of about 30 different contractors or municipalities somewhere here in the Metroplex. They're well organized. As a matter of fact, this particular loader had a conscientious maintenance manager whose maintenance program rivaled some of the best I've seen. I've been happy with all the machines that I purchased from those guys, and it should be said that before I purchase any machine, Pro Provencio, my operations manager, he goes out and he thoroughly inspects it. And if he gives me a thumbs up, I look at the numbers, and if the numbers make sense, then I go out and I inspect it before I write a check. As far as options go, you can see this machine's got a quick coupler on it. It's got dedicated hydraulics for that quick coupler. Inherently, all loaders are four-wheel drive, so it's a four-wheel drive loader. It's got it's an enclosed cab. That AC blows ice cold, just in time for winter. The heater works really well too. It's got a key battery disconnect there. You can show them that, bro. Flip it open. This. That green light means that it's you've got battery going to the, or power going to the machine. There's a 12-volt outlet in the cab. This tractor, it's got remote grease points, which is kind of handy to have. That engine is a Komatsu SAA6D107E-2 engine. Very common engine with Komatsu. It's a bulletproof engine. It's Japanese built. I know some people don't like to hear that, but they built the best engine in the world. And I'm not kidding, in the world, they build the best engine. It's got a net horsepower of 165, a gross horsepower reading of 173. The fuel tank is it's a 65-gallon fuel tank, which will run you 12 to as many as 16, maybe even 18 hours of operation, depending on your application. This machine is mechanically sound. There are absolutely no leaks on it. Everything on it works. The transmission runs through all the gears without hesitation. 1 through 4 forward, 1 through 4 backwards. Top speed is 23 miles an hour in forward and reverse. Brake stop it on a dime. Again, this is a 4-wheel drive machine. These are radial tires. These are 20.5 R25s. These are the original tires that this tractor was sold with. They all match. There's no side gashes or any kind of problems like that on the tires. The hydraulics on this tractor are plenty strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. Back over here, Bill. These are just scratches right here. They're just scratches. There's all of these pins and bushings are good and tight. There's no deflection or any kind of problem in those 2 kingpins and the articulation joint there. This cutting edge right here has been turned once, so it's about 50%. I would rate it. This is a good, solid running tractor. This bucket width is 9 foot, like I said. The depth is 4 foot 3 inches, and the height is 4 foot. Okay, we had a little camera difficulty there, but Pro did remind me that we have a backup camera also that I forgot to mention as an option. Again, the width is 9 foot, height is 4 foot 3 inches, and then the depth is 4 foot 3 inches. This hinge pin right there, if you were loading into a dumpster, it's the maximum hinge pin height is 13.5 feet. This breakout force, the breakout force on this loader is 28,168 pounds. The static tip load of this loader, so the lifting capacity of this loader is limited by a static tip load, which simply stated the hydraulics on this machine are so powerful that the machine will actually tilt forward under the weight. So the static tip load of this machine is 25,265 pounds, which is its maximum lift capacity. What else, bro? Oh, as far as things wrong, we haven't had a chance to fix this light here. I don't know that we will fix it. It's not a big deal. Doesn't affect the functionality, but other than that, I think that's about the only thing that is amiss with this machine. It's a good, strong machine. It starts up. We've never had any trouble with it, and like I say, we've had this tractor for about a year now. That's about it. What else, Pro?
Just there's the camera right there, right below the exhaust.
See it? Right there. What else, Pro, can you say about the loader?
Got it covered. It's a good running loader, nice and clean.
Yeah, it's a good, clean loader. We're gonna run it in the next clip. Another option I forgot to mention, surprised Pro didn't catch me on this, is this has got a hydraulic fan here. Come on in, Pro. Over here. Over here. That's a hydraulic fan. So what does a hydraulic fan mean or do? So basically a hydraulic fan, the premise of a hydraulic fan is that you can push this fan out of the way so that you can get to all your radiators here, your transmission cooler, your hydraulic cooler, your engine coolant. You can get to it. See, here's your condenser. I mean, everything is right there, and you can get to it very, very easily. And just to keep your engine, your radiators cool and clean. So that's the significance of that hydraulic fan there. I forgot to mention that. That's it. I'm gonna close that. All right, we just had to. Here's that rear hood open. We don't have much of a runway here, so. Can you hear it? Open it. I forgot to mention the forks. Bo pointed these out. These are 5-foot forks here. It's 4.5 foot tall right here, and it's 8 foot across. So these are 5-foot forks, 8 foot across. The top of this is 4.5 feet. So this is the inside of the cab here. There's your ignition switch. That's your Komatsu. There's your rear camera right there.
So here at your
Here's your
foot.
brake. Your accelerator pedals right here. Brake here, brake there. This is your coupler. I forgot to mention, we'll go over that here in just a second. That's your coupler for your forks. There's the forks right there. Lights. This is your ride control. It says I'm running out of fuel, but I'm not really running out of fuel. There's Pro back there buttoning everything up. This is your traction control deal. This is your bucket flow. Here's your radio right here. Little visor here. Little dome light. Little deal there. Here's your ports right here. I'm pretty sure they're 12 volts, so don't quote me on that. Here's an auxiliary port right here. That's for your radio. If you wanted to plug your iPhone in or whatever phone with a 3.5mm jack, you can put it right there. That's an auxiliary port for your radio. And then you just click auxiliary right here on your radio, and away you go. Here's the seat. There is a little bit of tear right here on the seat, but that's about it. This is your fuse box too. That right there is where your fuses are. That's pretty much it. There's the back of the loader. It's a good clean loader. I forgot this too. There's a remote transmission control. I mean a remote, transmission control at the on your stick here. So I forgot to mention that. I forgot to mention a bunch of things. I guess this is where you turn that off.